I'm Paul from Travels with PNB, and today I am excited to show you the beautiful island of Curacao. Let's see what Curacao has to offer. Today I am going on the shore excursion Made in Curacao. Let's go. Before going on my excursion, let me show you the port a little bit. Right now we have Majestic Princess and Carnival Pride in port. And at the port, you will find your cabs, you will find your buses for the excursions. But also, if you do not want to go into town, there is an area right here where you can do some shopping and get some souvenirs. Many vendors right here where you can get some souvenirs. You do not have to walk far at all, and just come here and pick up something from one of these local vendors and take back home. There's even a bar here. Get something to drink before going further into town.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Are you all ready to have a good time? Are you all ready to have a good time? Those are my people. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the bus, but also welcome to Curacao. Today you are in Curacao. That's how we pronounce the name of our island. It's Curacao. It's not Curacao. It's not Carousel. I mean, I've heard it being pronounced in so many fun ways. It is just simply Curacao. You can just pretend that the second C is the letter S, and that makes it super easy to pronounce. Yes? I hope everybody is ready to have a good time. Today we are on the Made in Curacao tour. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Danya, and I'll be your guide this afternoon. And the most important person on the bus today, and no offense to all of you because you're very important to us, but is of course our driver, Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, I love it when I have Rick, I call him Rick, because he gives us a bunch of bonuses during the tour. He does like little extra curves, so gives us a minute extra here and a minute extra there. So I hope you're ready for that. Yeah? Okay, so this afternoon we will be visiting the Aloe Plantation. Then I will be taking you drinking to the Curacao Liqueur Distillery. And finally we will be having rum! We need to go into... Was it a rough night, guys? Huh? Good. So I'm ready to have some fun. I hope you are ready too.
Aloe Vera Farm, Curacao. My name is Rose, and we started in 1997. These plants, they are mature when they are 2.5 years old. Then they are mature enough to be harvested. And so we harvest the leaves at the bottom of the plants. We don't just chop a leaf off. Let me show you. Oh yes, here is one. We harvest the whole thing. We don't chop it like here and use this. No. We harvest a complete leaf. It is a big family. It comes from a big family. More than 360 types. The tree that are edible is the Aloe Vera barbadensis Miller. That is what we found. They are all barbadensis Miller. And then you have two others. One from Cape Town, which is the Aloe Vera capense from Cape Town. And the third one is Aloe Vera saponaria. This comes from the Mediterranean. You know, Spain, northern part of Africa, and Portugal. They have the saponaria, Aloe Vera saponaria. So if you have one of these two, the barbadensis, the capense, or the saponaria, you can use it. Yes, just eat it. Put it in your smoothie. Use it on the skin, in the hair, because these are edible. Those three that I just mentioned. But there is something that you have to do before you will consume it. When you harvest the leaf, it starts bleeding. That's the aloeing. I will harvest a fresh one so you can see what I mean by aloeing. Because this Halloween, you have to let it zip out for 2 hours. And then you can consume it. And they are very easy to harvest because you just bend it, cut a piece, and tear it off. Yes. And as soon you harvest the fresh leaf, you see, it start bleeding. It start bleeding. This is the Halloween. You see the color? It have a yellow color. The Halloween. When you have problem with constipation, you collect 1 or 2 drops, not more. Yes, I repeat, 1 or 2 drops, not more. You mix it with honey and take it in within 30 minutes. Yes, it will flush you out. Yes, it will clean you. So it is.
That's what we need.
Yes, you
Instead
can
of the
combine it
medicine.
when you are detoxing the body. You can take it, but we use it also on people who are sucking the tongue. Yes, it is very, very bitter. Yes.
It'll cure it, huh?
We use it also as henna in the hair. You see, when it oxidates, see the color. Henna color. It would get this pink, purplish color. Yes, when you put it in the hair. I'm gonna place this like this. So you must place it in a standing position after you harvest it for 2 hours. Let the Halloween drips out. And then you will start filleting it. You fillet it, and so you use it in your smoothie or in your hair, in your shakes. Yes, the aloe vera, it has its own defense mechanism, which is the Halloween you just saw, and these sharp points. That's why the goats, they go in between there, they eat only the weed, the bad weed, that weed. Yeah? So the aloe vera have its own defense mechanism. Very, very easy. Make sure that you let the Halloween drips out. That's the most important thing. And then you will start filleting it by cutting the bottom. You cut the top. And then, you know, it's just when you are filleting a fish. You cut the sides. Just like this. Yes. And so you take the upper skin off. And then we are going to lose the edges. Just with the point of the knife. Just like this. But what? Because what you like to have is the whole thing. The whole fillet. You see, just like this.
Wow.
See this? You remember the color of the Halloween was yellow. And this is the water. The water is transparent. Can you see it? Yes? That means you can use it. It is transdermal. You just, if you have a burn or a rash or a wound, you know, you just put it on it. And over here. You see? That's both hands, right? Yes? Can you put some on your knee? So you can feel it. You see, it is very refreshing. Back in time, remember, this plant is already used for more than 6,000 years. Yes, and the queens, they used to mix it with goat milk for the skin. And the pharaohs, yes, the kings, they see this and they think, you know, they use it as aphrodisiac. Yes, they think and you know, to keep it up.
I knew what she was saying.
Look kind of familiar, right?
Whoa.
Yeah? And it is edible. So we eat it, we put it in the smoothie. It tastes like chicken. It tastes just like a unripe cucumber. You see? A little bit bitter. This aloe vera gel contains more than 180 nutrients. Yes, so that's why I'm eating it. It's not that I like it, but I will eat it. I'm gonna cut it in pieces, just like this. And you guys who came and sit in the first row will have this room service. Oh,
Whoa.
so slimy it is. Room service! Room service! You got two pieces.
But will it make you run if she said the juice?
Yes.
A little bit
So, if you have one of these three types, you just fillet it, put it in your blender, and you mix it with your seasoning or so.
It's a little bitter.
Any fruit. If you like to sweeten it up, people never add sugar.
Oh.
When you add sugar, it breaks everything. It's just a drink you are drinking. So if you like to sweeten it up, add some dates or some honey. Yes. So you guys come to me and have your piece. For example, if you are burnt or you have a rash or something, just ask me for a bigger piece. You just grab it, you know, you just mash it. And there we go, on the burn, you know, just like this. You can just use it like this.
Wow.
Yes? Oh yes!
Thank you.
Oh yes, it's a wonderful plant.
I
you
burn
know?
very easy.
It's a miracle
Well, there you
plant.
go.
Yes.
So what you thought about the taste of the aloe vera?
The first taste, it feels like a texture of a pear, but it has a bitterness to it. When you rub it on the skin, it's like hydration. Like the little cube turns into water, but it's good for the skin.
This is Dina, by the way.
I love it, that natural. And here, as I stated, when we think we're getting something at the store, this is all natural.
95%.
Nothing, yes. Nothing is added, and that's the healthy part of it. Those are the things that we need.
26 products. The body gel, we use it as an after sun, after any kind of burn, after shave, after bites, on psoriasis, on cuts, even on pain, we use the body gel.
Go ahead.
We have the lotion for the dry skin, and so we have different creams for the face. Yes, to hydrate, but we have also an anti-aging cream, which is 3-in-1. We use it for the eyes, we use it instead of the day and instead of the night. Out of one bottle, 3 use. And we do have the supplements. Yes? If you guys don't have any question anymore, I would like to invite you to come in with me so you guys can have some authentic product from Curacao.
So we're going into the store now to check out some of the products. So if you cannot make it to Curacao, you can always order online at curealoe.com. I decided to get the body lotion as well as the all-purpose cream. So why not, when you come to another place, support the economy? And I think these two items would be really good for me as well. And so this is what I am going to get from here, purealoe.com, if you want to support and get some great products made right here in Curacao. I'm going to show you more of this aloe vera plantation. Just see how it looks. Goat, sheep, there's chicken here. Made right here in Curacao. They have these signs that give you a few facts about aloe vera as well. If you are enjoying this content so far, can you do me a favor? Can you like, comment, and subscribe? Click on the notification bell to be informed of future posts. It will greatly help my channel and help me to produce further content just like this. For those returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting the way that you do. Stay tuned for more.
Okay, so if you come a little bit closer, lay down. Way out. There is a tour going on, so we're gonna skip the TV and we're gonna go straight to the copper still. Okay? Please follow me. Make a big half circle around the table, please. Can everybody hear me? Okay. On the way here, you saw a copper still on your left-hand side, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, that was the original copper still from the 1800s that the Jewish senior family used when they started experimenting to make the Curacao liqueur. It is that bitter orange that is not touched by any of our local goats. And you know goats eat everything. And that is what we use to make the Curacao liqueur. We use the oil from the peel. And we share 3 other secret ingredients and don't share the rest. It is cardamom, the lemon peel, the oil of the lemon peel, sugar, and cloves. Whoa, all of a sudden my voice sounded very loud. Those are the 3 secret ingredients that we will share with you. Cloves. Cloves, yeah. And then we put it in that copper still that you see over there. Believe it or not, that is still used today. We put a liquid in there with a very high alcohol content. It is so high that it's humanly impossible to consume. Yeah? We distill it for like 4 days, and then we get the key ingredient for all the Curacao liqueur that we make here. Yeah? There is another tour behind us, so I'm going to ask you to turn around like 180 degrees, and I will tell you everything more about the liqueur over there, so that I'm not in here alone. If you make a big half circle around me here, can everybody hear me? Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, the original Curacao liqueur. And you're gonna ask me, Danny, why? Because I've had blue drinks at home before. What you had at home, ladies and gentlemen, is probably not the original liqueur. Because we don't make enough to export, or we didn't used to make enough to export it abroad. Yeah? And since the name of the liqueur was Curacao liqueur, the name of our country, we couldn't get a trademark on this product. Can you imagine? Let's say, what is your name, sir? Mr. Brad. Let's say Mr. Brad over here decides to make a rum and decides to call it Rum Brad. Brad Rum. There's no way you can get a trademark on it because it's your personal name. And that is what happened to our Curacao liqueur. Other companies abroad got to make a reproduction, but there was one big difference. That fruit out there only grows here. So we were the only one that were making the liquor out of the oil extracted from the peel, and everybody else had to make an essence that kind of tastes like that oil. So how do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that you're having the real stuff? Buy it here, take it home is for sure. But you could also ask your bartender or your waiter to bring you the bottle. Because we did put a trademark on the shape of the bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, the liqueur distillery likes me to tell you that the bottle is shaped like the orange. You see that? But I already told you at the beginning of the tour that I'm a rebel. And I don't go with the flow. I say the bottle was shaped like the local women. If she has a round bottom shape, you know she is an original. If they bring you a skinny bottle, guys, plastic surgery, liposuction, not an original. This is the way to tell. Yeah? Oil has no color. So the original orange flavor, actually, we used to make it in clear. The clear cocktails looked a little bit dull. And I wish I could tell you something more exotic, but we just added food coloring. That's why the orange flavor comes in clear, blue, yellow, green, and finally red. All the dyes you can buy in your supermarket when you buy food coloring. 32%, sorry? All the same orange flavors. I became a tour guide when I was 17 years old. This was the only flavor we had back in the days. We would let people taste 3 colors of the same orange flavor. Clear, blue, and orange. And people would go, ooh, I like the blue best. Exact same thing. 32% of alcohol. And then we have this one, which if we were talking about whiskey would be like the blue label, but 42% alcohol. It's only distilled twice a year. Then we were like, oh, we need to keep the tourists happy. Let's do something else. So we came up with different flavors, being coffee, chocolate, rum raisin, and post-pandemic, a tamarind. In my personal opinion, the smoothest one of all. I mix this with ginger ale and drink it at home on a late Friday afternoon. Yeah? Ready to go to the tasting table? Please follow me this way. Okay, folks, the tasting table at your right hand side.
One of each or one?
All three.
The tasting
All three,
table
okay.
at your right hand side. Today we have the blue color for the orange flavor, the tamarind, and the chocolate. The idea is that you take one of each, keep the line moving, and then the trash is straight ahead.
I won't get any work done. I like that with the yes, chocolate or even.
Here we got some commentary about the liquor.
Yes.
Tell me what you like about it.
Coffee. Okay, the chocolate, I would love it with like either hot chocolate or coffee.
Yes.
The tamarind.
Yes. Sprite.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry. Tamarind with ginger ale.
Yes.
Yes. Tamarind with ginger ale. Coffee and chocolate mixed over vanilla
Ice cream with a little chocolate drizzle.
Yes. And the orange flavor just with Sprite.
Yes. Yes.
Or you can make pina colada.
Yes. And pina colada is my favorite drink.
Margaritas, blue margaritas. Yes. Yes.
I need to get right. This
Do you bake?
No, I don't bake,
you like
but somebody
fruitcake?
else can bake. Yeah.
Fruitcake?
No, you know that's a cuss word.
That's the one you
yeah,
don't
a lot of folks don't like
Pound cake?
pound cake. Yes.
Drizzle the tamarind.
Oh yes. That would. Now I'm gonna tell you what. I would never get any work done because
Just
see, I
sipping,
do,
sipping,
but
sipping.
especially with that coffee and that, and I love that because I drink 2 cups of coffee a day.
There you go.
If I put that in there,
Spice it up.
yes.
Yep.
Oh my word.
Mudslide.
Yeah.
Oh
Mudslide.
yes, most definitely right
With
there.
chocolate liqueur.
Yes.
Oh, that would be good.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be heaven. Oh my word. You know what's up.
Yes, I do.
tell
I
you.
love eating and I love
it,
drinking.
With the history and
Thank
girl
you.
with the
So that was some fun commentary about the liquor. I'm going to show you the store now, and after people shop and see what they want to get, then we are going and leaving for the next place.
straight ahead that way. The reason why I stopped here is because there's music, and I want to be sure that you know what it is you're looking at. We're gonna walk by the floating market. Yeah, the floating market are little boats like this one that come over from Venezuela with their fruit and vegetables sell to us here on the island. Why floating market? Because when I was a little girl, there were no stalls. So we would walk from the pavement and buy from the boats. Floating market. But now the island is more thirsty, so we built stalls. And so all the fruit that you see here is imported from Venezuela. Nice and cheap. I every Monday buy $25 for my little family of 5, enough for the entire week. I take $25 into the supermarket, forget it. One bag of grapes, 13 bucks. Yeah? So follow me and we'll go to the rum distillery, okay?
It's beef. That's what I say. Sidewalk beef.
Saba?
The sidewalk. Sidewalk.
Sidewalk. Yes. 2 ships. Aloha, buenas, capitán. ¿Cómo está?
Hello.
¿Todo bien?
Bon tarde.
Buon tardi. You tell me.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna do 20 people outside first, then 20 inside, and then we'll switch.
Okay.
Yeah. So welcome to Ana Bay Club. We are the local rum distillery of Curacao. The name Ana Bay comes from the water where the floating bridge and the main bridge is on, which is the St. Ana Bay. And because we are making rum alongside the St. Ana Bay, we decided to call our brand Ana Bay. Leave out the saints because we're no saints. And the name club, well, you don't see it, but the actual name is Ana Bay Club. The club part of the name comes from a bar that used to be down the street, and it used to be called Club de Kazalakay, so club of enjoyment, relax, and stuff like that. That's the word Kazalakay. And the bartender that used to work there back in the day, like in the 1800s, he would try to make his own rum because rum was the spirit that he would sell the most of, because that was the cheapest spirit you could find back in the day. And that's where we got the inspiration from to start making our own rum alongside the St. Ana Bay. But of course, the building right now, they're selling perfume, so we couldn't be in the same building. So that's why the closest to St. Ana Bay that we could get was here. That's why we are located right here at Ana Bay Club. Before we start, does anybody know how to make a mojito? Okay, let's switch. So then you can do this and I can stand here. I'm a guest. So I will be showing you guys how to make a simple mojito with sausage chemical. Like, mojito is one of the simplest, most popular cocktails that you can. Usually there's like a proper way of making it with like raw sugar, with like a muddler, but we're gonna do it an easy way with stuff that everybody probably has. And okay? Does everybody know how to make simple syrup before we start? Yeah? 1:1. Or if you like it sweeter, you can do it 2:1 as well. So 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, or 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. That's the most common way to make simple syrup. But on this island, everybody loves everything very sweet. So most of the time, the bars here, they would make their simple syrup like 2:1. That's why a lot of people complain about having very sweet drinks. But today we're using a 1:1 ratio simple syrup. So the first step would be lime. So does everybody have this at home? What's the name for this actually? I don't know.
Juicer.
A juicer? Yeah, so so this is very common in any household. So we're gonna use this instead of a muddler because you would need like a cocktail set for a muddler. And yes, I don't have that at my house, so that's how I'm making it the way I make it at home. So you'll start by squeezing 1.5 lime. It depends on how much water you have in the lime. If you have a lot of water, you can just do 1. Or if you barely have any water, you can do 2 limes. So sometimes some grocery stores here on the island, they sell like lime extract. So basically this in a big bottle, so you could also buy that and use that instead of squeezing any lime. Yes, so now I have 1.5 lime squeezed. I'm gonna go with some simple syrup. I'm gonna do one. Is it 1 ounce? Yes, one. You guys are American? Yes, so 1 ounce, which is like a shot of simple syrup. The reason why we do 1 and not less is because it's 1:1 ratio. If it was 2:1, you can do half a shot. Or if you do not like it sweet, you can also put it less sugar. If you're making it with like raw sugar, you can just use like 2 teaspoons of sugar. That is almost the same. Then you'll do 2 shots of rum. So I'm using today our white rum. And then you have mint. So you grab about 10 leaves of mint. And instead of muddling it, you can always tap it, and that will release the aroma of the mint without it being so. Most of the times when you muddle the mint, it will releases a lot of herby flavor, so it doesn't really taste mint. So if you just clap it like this, it releases the aroma and it's nicer. And then you add some ice. And then some soda water to top it off. And then stir it. And that's how you have it. Does anybody want to try?
So this is the mojito. Not bad. Refreshing. Not too strong. Really good.
Welcome to Anabay Club. This is the rum distillery of Curacao. Our rums are made and branded here on the island. Anabay exists already for 8 years here on the island. So this is where we started, located here at Punda, where we call it, 8 years ago. So everything is just basic here from hands that we started with and made it from hand. Rum, you can make it of 3 different things. So you can use sugarcane syrup, or molasses. We use molasses to make our rums because molasses has less sugar. And even that 5 or 3% of sugar, we will filter it and take out that little tiny bit of sugar out so it can stay completely sugar free. And also reason why we do that, because we do it for people that's diabetic. They can also be able to enjoy the rum without worrying that's sugar in it. All know they're not allowed to drink alcohol, but if you have alcohol with that sugar-free at all, so you would give them a little tiny taste, just a tiny taste, for them also to be able to enjoy the rum. Yes, but we still make and produce our rum here on the island, but we are now located for that at Brivagat, Industry Park Brivagat. But here we still do the hand bottling, so especially with the limited editions, the family reserve, we still bottle those ones here and label those ones here, but the rest we will do it then at the warehouse. Yes? So over here I have the classic ones. The classic one stands at 40% of alcohol. These ones doesn't have any sugar, additives or color to it. So you have the white rum, the amber rum, and the 5-year-old rum. Then you have a spice rum. The spice rum is at 46% of alcohol, aged 2 years in an ex-bourbon cask. Yes, for this one I have to say, the minute you taste it and smell it, it will remind you actually of Christmas, which we are going to walk into. But this one, it has ginger, cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, some vanilla beans in it, and some orange skin peel. Yes. And then you have 6 different flavors that's still available on the island, except for the pineapple. The pineapple is a little bit difficult to find on the island, but the rest of the fruits is still available on the island. You have the coconut, pineapple, passion fruit, mango, tamarind, and lemon. And these ones is at 30% of alcohol, and they do have a little bit of cane sugar in it. Yes? So which ones you guys want to try?
So I'm trying the spicy one. If you want something really spicy, reminiscent of maybe the holidays, Christmas, this is it. It's very spicy. When they say spicy, really spicy. The tour is now over. What did you think about the tour? I thought it was a great tour, made in Curacao. Now, I want to try out some things to eat in Curacao. And one of the first things I'm going to try to do is something called bitterballen. I may be messing up the word, but I'm going to try that out. It is a nice Dutch treat, nice snack, and then go forward from there and try something else out. When you are in these places, try to eat some of the things that is the country is known for. So let's try that out first and go from there. Before getting something to eat, let's explore more of Curacao. So I'm going to this place called Dutch Treat just to get the bitterballen. It is right near the bridge, and so let's go try it out. I am disappointed. They did not have the bitterballen, so we are on the search for that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere else. I'm gonna still walk this port and see if somebody else has it. So I did not find it at Dutch Treats, but I found it at this place called Steve and Friends. And so I'm going to try it out and see how it is. I really want to taste something authentic that is what Curacao is known for. So I got the bitterballen. I'm going to try it now. I'm going to show you how it looks. It does come with mustard as a dipping sauce, so that's what they dip it in. And I'm going to tell you what a bitterballen is. So what is a bitterballen? A bitterballen is a Dutch meat snack made by making a very thick stew thickened with roux and beef stock and loaded with meat. So let me try it and I'm gonna see how it is. It is so windy here. It's ridiculously how windy it is.
Creamy.
very different. It's fried well. It's not too greasy. The mustard gives it its tang. I can't describe the inside. I feel like it's something I've never had, but very comforting. Music coming on. So, the music coming on. I'm gonna say 4 to 5. I'm gonna try it more. I know the music gonna bleed into my video, and I can't have that. I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5. If I try more and it changes, I'll let you know. The culinary journey continues with Curacao. Next, I'm going to try and go to a restaurant. I'm hoping it's open so we can have more genuine Curacao cuisine. On to the next stop, I am going to this place called Gran Cafe Gouverneur de Roville. Let's go check it out. Here is the restaurant. Beautiful, isn't it? Right here by the water. This is the Gouverneur, right? Yeah. Okay. Where do I go to get seated? All right, thank you. Nice restaurant. Wow. Look at all these celebrities on the wall. The food is here. And so let me tell you what I am getting. I'm going to show it to you as well. But I am getting a Curacao specialty, quesillena. That is with chicken, melted cheese, prunes, pickled onions, and olives. My friend Dina, who I met just on this trip, is getting the carne stoba, which is Antillean style braised beef stew. So I'm going to let you know what I think about it. It came with these side of fries. Hers came with the rice. And so let me taste it. The fries came with, it seems like mayonnaise. Some people eat fries with mayonnaise. So let's cut into it. You know, I rate food on a scale of 1 to 5. Right away, if you love the tartness of olives, you will love this. But this is just a hearty dish. I'm cutting into it. The cheese, the chicken. The potatoes. And then with the French fries. The French fries are crispy. I'm gonna ask for ketchup because that's how I like it. I think I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. It's such a hearty dish, and if this is what Curacao represents, this is so great. I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna turn it around to Dina so she can tell me, because from the first bite she acted like it was it. So what you think about yours? How is it?
It is delicious. The beef is very tender, juicy, savory. On a scale,
A 1 to 5.
1 to 5. 5 being the highest.
Yeah.
I give it a 5.
Wow.
You will enjoy this. I mean, just look at the plate, the vegetables. I mean, I think that's zucchini that's in there with it. It's like a stew.
And how's the rice? Try some of the rice.
And the rice. Now, I'm not a big rice eater. Flavorful. Very flavorful.
Thank
You will enjoy this meal.
I'm going to finish eating and enjoy this meal. It is very delicious. I'm so glad that we waited to come here and eat. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for coming to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed Curacao as much as I did. And until next time, happy travels.